now.
Okay.
Oh, I'll get this pulled up and we can actually see what the heck is going on.
Hey, I can have my coaster back.
Yeah, I gave it back to you.
Oh no, what are you using?
Nothing. I just got coffee over here.
Oh.
I can slurp it really annoyingly.
No.
Why?
I'll walk out of here.
Scared.
Leave you all alone.
All right.
All right.
All right.
All right.
We are live.
There's no one here.
Nope, there's literally no one here.
No one cares.
No one cares about us.
We might as well just shut up. We don't want to waste material on nothing. Even though we don't have any material.
Yeah. I've got salsa.
Hi everyone, there's no one here, so you're talking to yourself. Don't eat all my salsa.
Yeah, I know.
That's good stuff. It's addictive.
Yeah, it's really good.
Hey, how's it going, everybody? Stop that guy, Junior. Yeah, don't do that slurping thing.
Yeah, it'll be all right.
No.
All right. What is today? Monday?
Yeah.
Something like
Monday.
that?
Yeah.
Cool.
I think. Love you guys. Thank you. We love all of our listeners and viewers because we couldn't do this without you.
I'm hungry.
The 16th, yeah. I think he was actually talking about day of the week. We lose track of that since we do this stuff. The only way I really know what day it is because Mrs. Guy still has a job. One of them job things. So
whatever that is.
That's how I kind of can keep track of what day it is. So otherwise, I would never know.
Not that important.
So, what, jobs?
Yeah.
When you have a Great Pyrenees, it's really hard not to have hairs all over you all the time. It's ridiculous. Remember when I said I would never let a dog come in the house?
Yeah.
And then I did.
Yep.
What is this?
I don't know.
I don't want to see that. I want to see what people are saying. We don't host community game nights. We're thinking about doing some painting live. I don't know if anybody would be interested in that.
Some painting.
Some painting. Here's something for you. What do you tell somebody with two black eyes? Nothing. You already told them twice. Yeah. Should have paid attention the first time. You're crunching away over here, making all kinds of noise.
That's fine. I'm hungry.
They're right in front of me. I'm hungry too.
Yeah, you're on a 2-day fast, aren't you?
I'm fasting, yeah.
Yeah.
So I haven't done that in a while, and I decided I'm going to fast like every Monday or every Sunday night through Tuesday night. So I'm hungry.
I'm going to finish all your salsa before you're done.
Probably so. I'll have to pick some more up tomorrow, I guess.
No, I'll finish that too.
We found this salsa that we just absolutely love. It's awesome. It's like a local company. Everything's homegrown, so it's real fresh. It's like the spicy one is spicy, but it's not like crazy spicy where it's stupid. You know, people just trying to show off. I mean, kids chowing away in front of you. I know it. That sucks.
That's really good.
You're so good with the painting. Why haven't you done that live yet? I don't know, because it's easy to look like I'm good. I did actually paint it, but it took, the video where I'm painting it was like a minute long or 2 minutes at the most. It actually took like a full hour to paint that thing, so.
He's not Bob Ross skill level.
Right. So if we do it live, you're going to have to bear with us, and it's going to be like me probably like cussing and throwing things around and walking out of the room and coming back and getting frustrated and throwing the paintings across the room, and I don't know.
It's going to be a sight to see.
This is really bad, eating this right in front of me. Because I know exactly what that tastes like, and I'm starving, so not really. Actually, I haven't been that hungry today. This morning, my stomach was growling all crazy and stuff, and now it's like, I'm fine.
I finished the sauce, and now I just got some chips.
live dad jokes on the fly. Not really. We just kind of BS here. We don't do.
I don't really
jokes.
know any dad jokes.
We don't know any dad jokes, so we don't do
Like
that.
none.
Darla says, "Have a good night. Thank you. We'll try."
No, we just will. What do you mean
Yeah,
try?
Bob Ross is really calm and laid back and
Rob Bosch
gentle, and I'm not that way at all. So, hey, it's your birthday today. Well, happy birthday there, Ethel. That's a name you don't really hear too often, Ethel. That's like an old school name there. That's cool.
Boom.
Yep.
Delicious.
Yeah, I bet it was. I'm here. Where are you? I don't see you. Said you're here. Where are you?
I'm still starving. I'm gonna go get
Shut
more to
up.
eat.
No, you're not.
I'm so hungry. I'm just gonna keep eating in front of you.
And he went to Vietnam. Did Bob Ross actually go to Vietnam? I know that we had some people the other day saying that who's the other guy that they said went to Vietnam?
The neighborhood guy.
Yeah, the neighborhood.
What's his name?
I don't know. What was the neighborhood guy? Welcome to my neighborhood. He had the little train set and stuff.
Yeah, he was in the military. Bob Ross was in the Air Force for 20 years.
Wow, cool. So you did
From
go
18 to
Vietnam
38, he was a master sergeant.
Huh. That's cool. He was such a laid back, gentle guy.
He'd been through some crap.
Yeah. Didn't let it slow down his painting, huh?
No, Mr. Rogers.
Oh yeah, Mr. Rogers. Yeah, we looked that up, and that was not true.
That was inaccurate. Mr. Rogers did not serve in the military.
We just verified Bob Ross did, as a matter of fact, was in the military. So Hitler did too. Went to Vietnam? I don't think so.
Yeah, definitely didn't.
Mr. Rogers, there's my cousin. Mandy, how you doing tonight? You know us, we don't have anything to talk about, so anything you guys want to talk about, that's all good. I don't know nothing about Mr. Rogers. Well, I thought you could leave this up.
Oh my gosh.
You said you could.
All right, I'll fiddle with it.
Homer Pile, I think it was Gomer Pile, but he was in the war. Yeah, I think I remember that because they made a show about him in the Army, but I didn't know that was true. There's Charles Bronson. Hey, how you doing? How's it going? We're so random that I know you missed, I think, the last couple of lives we did, but
how dare
you? We used to announce them and stuff, and then we just got tired of that and lazier. Believe it or not, we used to actually have subjects to talk about.
Yeah, now we're just here.
Now we're just, I don't know what we're doing. We're just talking, whatever. I can't, it's over there now.
Now it's here. Calm down. I got it.
That.
I'll deal with it.
Well, now I gotta look clear over here. I don't have time for that.
Oh my
Give my
gosh.
head an extra 3
All right,
inches.
all right.
Gomer Pile,
There you go.
Yeah, that's better. Yep, Gomer Pile. Talk about the beautiful scenery behind your back deck. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That's Bull Shoals Lake, what you see out there. We're right on it's like a little finger. So in the videos, you would think maybe it's a small lake, but for those that aren't familiar, it's actually like 55,000 acre lake normally. And then when it floods, it can come all the way up to like 75,000 acres. So, beef jerky, talk about beef jerky. But yeah, we're in Arkansas, and it's crazy. It's a man-made lake, of course. It's the White River dammed up. So if you look at it on a map, those rivers are dammed up like that down here because they follow so many creeks and because of the hills and stuff. It looks like a big snake or a dragon kind of on the map. So, but that's just a little inlet there, and we got a pretty good size acreage here right on the lake. We don't have a dock down there, which seeing the lake, this lake comes up and down so much, and people have to keep messing with their docks, lowering them, raising them, and all that. We really aren't. We wanted a dock at first, and they don't give out any more permits for them, supposedly. Probably if you know somebody or have enough money, they would. But anyways, now watching all these other people struggle with their docks all these years, we really don't want one now. There's a marina like 8 minutes away, so we just put our boat up there, and we don't have to mess with the docks. So that's, I don't know. They caught a few guys with drones near Logan Airport in Boston. No, 2 Iranians in Boston. It's just so those drones. I mean, if they are something from another country, I can't believe that's being allowed to just fly around.
Well, it says that some YouTuber up in that area flew his drone up to one of the drones
Right.
and it lost power. His
Mm,
drone lost power and
yeah,
crashed.
I think I saw that video. Well, what I saw, there was one of those. Now they're calling those orb things like plasmoids. I guess they're made out of plasma or something. How they just travel around, and I don't know, but I saw a drone flying up to one of those, and it flew around a little bit, and it looked like the orb thing was irritated because it kind of started changing colors and flashing more, and then it got close enough, and that drone just fell right out of the sky. That might be what you're talking about there. But,
No, it said that it approached a drone.
oh, okay.
A drone.
Drone. This thing was like an orb thing, and it was pretty good. It was pretty good footage actually. So I don't know what these things are. Talk about favorite soft drinks. I don't really drink pop very much. I used to drink Monsters like constantly all day long, and I've tried to get away from that. So it's pretty much just coffee now. Death Wish coffee is what I drink, and water during the day.
Water.
I'm fasting right now, so I had some water with some pink Himalayan salt in it for like the electrolytes,
Nerd things.
nerd stuff. So, what? That's sick. What are you talking about?
What?
Salt water, maybe? I don't know.
No.
That's sick. They said something was sick.
What's it?
I don't know. Well, if they're not ours and we're screwing with them, you know what happens. Lots of copycats looking for confusion. I'm just doing Charles, I'm doing a 2-day fast. So I'm going to try and do every Sunday night through Tuesday night. I want to drop a little bit of weight. And plus, I got this health thing going on. So I'm hoping that'll give my body some more time to recover from that because.
Recover.
Well, when you eat, I mean, your body spends a lot of time and energy digesting food. And most people are just constantly eating, so your body can't do anything else.
Yeah, I'm gonna go get some more food in a second. Actually.
So, if you fast, that gives your body time to catch up and to kind of recover and heal things. And if you're eating all the time, you can't concentrate on that. So, that's my strategy, anyways.
Someone said I'll probably have a cheeseburger and fries for supper.
Wow.
Oh, that sounds good.
That doesn't even really sound good to me.
That sounds really good to me right now.
Ball lightning. Yeah, I don't know what that is. It can't really be lightning because it just stays in one spot and it can kind of move. It almost has a life of its own. I mean,
the news is actually calling them plasmoids now, supposedly.
Really?
The actual news.
And I heard a theory the other day that the things flying around. Bear with me here. This is just for entertainment purposes. I have no idea. But the theory that I heard is there was 2 of them actually. That something was planted in the Jersey area, and this is like these drones are like a secret government program they've been working on for a long time, and it's not nuclear. It's some other kind of weapon was planted in that area. These drones are reverse alien technology that they've developed, and these things are capable of finding whatever it is. So they had to send these things out to look for whatever's out there. That's one theory. And then another one is that these drones are all these balls of light, these plasmoid things are coming out, and they're trying to find where they're coming from. And they were actually spraying stuff the other day. These drones. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
It was kind of weird. It almost looked like a really intense chemtrail coming off this thing. If there's, who knows?
What's a chemtrail?
I don't know. Does anybody know?
Yeah, I'm looking up these plasmoid things, just looking them up.
Mm-hmm.
And it says, yeah, they're alive, they're sentient, and they're intelligent. These are some game that has them in it.
Really?
Yeah, I guess so.
So now there's some. Well, let's talk about what we saw that day.
So we were coming back from Houston, Galveston, Texas, and we were in a town local to us, driving through at what?
No,
That was probably 11:30, midnight,
Yeah,
1-ish.
somewhere around
Somewhere
there.
around there.
We were wide awake. We were all talking.
Yeah. There was 3 of us.
Yep.
And we all saw this thing. And this beam of light probably, it wasn't even light. It looks like these plasmoid
about
things,
this
honestly.
tall. Well, it was more rectangle tall, though.
Yeah.
It wasn't a ball.
No.
But it was glowing like they do. Not really glowing, but like it had its own light.
Uh-huh.
I don't know how to.
It was like a luminescent.
Yeah.
It wasn't glowing. It wasn't a light. It was just there, but it had lighting to it.
There was no other
it's hard to
traffic
describe,
around.
yeah.
Even though we were in town, we were on like a back road coming up, and it was a secluded area. No people out. It was.
No.
I think it was even a weeknight.
It was a Monday.
Yeah.
Monday morning at like 1 a.m. or something like that.
Yeah. So it was quiet out. There was no traffic. There was no street lights in the area. There was nothing. It was a clear night. But we're driving along. We're just talking. I'm watching the road. I'm driving. And this thing starts over on the left-hand side of the road. And it was maybe a foot off the ground at the most. Yeah. And it went across the road. Slow, but I mean, not
steady movement.
Steady, but it didn't move up and down.
Like it was
didn't
on a wire.
Change speeds, but it moved just perfectly even across the road, just like this. And it started on the left and went all the way across the road. And we're close. We're getting a little closer to it, but it goes across the road, and then there was shrubbery and like a forested area. It kind of just went in there, and that was it. And I looked at him, and he was looking like wide-eyed. And then I looked back there, and the kid in the back seat was looking like this. I'm like, "You guys saw that, right?" Like,
we're all like, "What the hell
so
was that?"
Because I'm the oldest one, they're looking at me like, "What was that?" I'm like, "I don't know. I've never seen nothing like that." But it was freaky just because you didn't know what it was.
Yeah, and now it's like, you hear these stories about like alien stories or paranormal, supernatural, whatever.
People are getting so used to this now.
Yeah, but like you hear those stories and you're like, maybe I saw something I can't explain, so maybe someone else did too.
It's harder to, like, I used to be like, whatever, you saw that, okay. Now, since I saw this thing, I'm thinking, no, it was not high in the sky.
No, it was about a foot off the ground.
About a foot off the ground.
6 inches to a foot.
And that thing stayed perfectly level going across the road like it was on a wire. But they obviously
we drove through 3 to 5 seconds later, and
there was no wire. There was
nothing.
And we never could, just like one of those things that you have to. You guys are probably like, whatever, Aiden's. If you've seen one of these things, then you can say you did.
Well, now that I'm looking into it, I think it was a plasmoid thing, honestly.
But those are always round. I've never seen it.
No, it said that they can take any shape.
Really?
So they just happened to take that shape up there.
Yeah. So it wasn't. No,
it was like a white. Yeah.
Like a glowing white. It resembled, like, say, a backup light from a distance. That kind of a glow on a car. A backup light, maybe.
No, it wasn't even that bright.
No, but I'm saying kind of that glow and that color. It wasn't like a bright white. It was like a hazy kind of white,
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't know. And then the other thing that makes me kind of think there's something weird is my aunt lived down by the Missouri River in Nebraska, had a farm down there, and lived down there a long time. And she wasn't the type that made anything up. I mean, this woman was just a normal, totally normal lady. I mean, she didn't believe in any of this stuff. She wasn't out to impress anybody, nothing. But she's always told the story. There was 3 or 4 of them out there. They were sitting out having like a bonfire, clear night, right on the river. They're out in the middle of the country. And they're just sitting there talking. And all of a sudden this thing flew down just out of nowhere, a big disc, silver, no lights on it, but there was moonlight and stuff so they could see this thing. And it just hovered right above the Missouri River for like 5 minutes. And it was kind of making like a humming noise, real faint humming noise. It just hovered there right over the river. And of course, they're like just staring at this thing, like looking like we did at each other. Hey, are you seeing this thing? And everybody was like, what is going on here? And this was back in probably the 60s. And then she said just as fast as it came down, it sat there for like 5 minutes and then it took off the exact same way. And that's it. She never saw nothing weird ever again. I mean, she didn't tell a lot of people about it because, especially back then, if you told somebody like that, they might show up at your house with a straitjacket or something,
Yeah.
take you away. So she only told like close family and stuff like that. But I definitely believe her. I mean, whether what it was, I mean, who knows? Could have been a government thing, but it was she. If she said that, she saw it. There's
Yeah.
no, she would not lie. I mean, she was a good lady. I mean, hung out with her all the
You
time.
know, the biggest thing to me that they're trying to say, their biggest thing right now, the government, is they're saying these are Iranian drones coming off of a
I don't believe
mothership.
that. They'd shoot them down
Well,
immediately.
no, not just that, but like, where's the mothership? And where are the
Why
photos of
haven't they
these
sank
things?
that?
Yeah, why haven't they gotten the photos of the mothership? Or why haven't
I really
they
believe
found...
it's our stuff, and some reason they've decided to release it right now, and I think that they don't even need all them stupid lights on there.
They're
I
just
think
there so that they can say
there.
they're drones.
Well, and because also people are used to seeing, if you see an aircraft, oh, there's the red light, there's the white. You see blinking lights, and you think, oh, okay. So most people, I think they were hoping would look up and say, oh, there's the red light, blue light. I mean, I don't know
Helicopter.
why. I don't know why aliens would need lights on stuff. So I think
No.
that my theory is it's some kind of reverse. It is alien technology, but they've reverse engineered it, came up with these things, and then they just put these unnecessary lights on there to kind of ease people's minds, I guess.
Yeah.
And to get people arguing back and forth, like, nah, that's just a helicopter. Look at that thing.
Yeah.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. I don't think these are aliens flying around. I mean, there could be some weird stuff mixed in the bunch, but for the most part, I think it's our stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what are these? How do these tie into the plasmoid things then? Because there's these plasmoid things. There's
And those, the sightings of those keep going up and up.
Yeah. Why is there both now?
I
Like,
know.
it's one thing to say, well, it's Iranians, it's drone. Well, why are there plasmoid things now? Why are these plasma orbs just flying around?
I think that's a fairly new phenomenon. I don't.
Well,
I
like,
don't
what are they
remember
gonna?
from?
What is their pitch gonna be now? Oh yeah, the Iranians have released plasmoids. Why? What are these things? Why? What's your reasoning?
No idea. And I mean, if you scroll through, I guess once you get it on your algorithm, it comes up continuously.
What has the president elect said about this without saying his name?
Yeah, he just said something either this morning or last night. He said, "Why is the administration not talking about this? If it's ours, then they need to be honest. If it's not ours, it needs to be shot down." That's what he said.
Trump says, oh, said the name. Biden admin knows what is happening on the drones.
Really?
Yeah. Trump is calling for the Biden administration
And the way they
to
can get away
disclose
with
more
saying
information
it's
on
not
drones.
military is they have so many different little departments that aren't military but work with the military and top secret stuff. So they just say no, these aren't military. I mean, and they're not really lying because they're not.
Well, President-elect said that the U.S. military should talk about the nature of the drones. So, like, it is something military.
So he already knows what it is. Then sounds like
he probably can't say anything
he's
until he's in
alluding
office.
to that. Yeah, some people have taken pictures, and there was supposedly a patent that came out quite a while back of these triangle things, and that's the military.
He was asked about it, and he said, "I can't imagine it's the enemy." Basically saying it's us.
Right. Yeah. What does this mean?
What? Cap lying. They're saying we're lying.
We're lying, or they're
or
lying?
something's lying. I don't know. Cap just means
we're not lying because we have no idea, so we're not capable of lying about this. We're just throwing out ideas,
speculating.
We have no idea. We don't even know what day it is half the time, so you can't really believe us. So, we're just saying what we heard, what we saw. We're not lying. We don't care really. Just BSing with.
It's kind of cool.
It is cool, and it kind of catches your eye.
Where do they go during the day and stuff?
Yeah.
You know? They're acting like these things are just so high tech. We can't track them. We can't see them on radars. They're always at night, and they just disappear during the day. Like, what? Come on.
Goat, go away if you're going to repeat. Yeah, goats got nothing to do, I guess. Neither do we, so we can't blame them.
Yeah, we're just sitting here talking about drones.
How is your health? Do you feel better breathing wise? Hey, thanks for asking. You must have been on before, I'm sure. Actually, today was really good. It seems like every other day is good, and then I get a bad day. I don't know. It's hard to know. They didn't really tell me anything what I should expect from this, or I mean, I'm taking the medicine like I do. Sometimes I'll talk, and I got plenty of wind, and then other times I run out of air pretty quick. I don't know. I actually did a really good workout right before this, and that's probably the best workout I've had in man 6 weeks because this been going on a while and I had no idea what it was. So I get some sinus issues down here. I mean, I'm allergic to cedar, and so we moved in the middle of a cedar forest. That probably wasn't really smart, but
Oh well.
it happened, so we deal with it. COPD, no, it's blood clots on my lungs. So
In your
I
lungs.
know that sounds serious, and it might
But
be.
he'll be
I don't
fine.
know.
Don't worry about it.
Hey, jack of all trades, master of none. COPD, I was thinking I got that. Yeah, it's not that. I never smoked, regularly. Anything, not cigarettes, anyways. So I smoke a cigar occasionally now, and that's about it. And I haven't been doing that since I got this. Well, I guess I did once. I thought it was just sinuses or something. Yeah, you don't have to be sorry. I think I'll get over it pretty quickly, hopefully. Uh, but I appreciate that. I'm pretty healthy otherwise. I work out. I try to stay. Gummies work good. Yeah, they work a little too good. Yeah. I You can buy gummies here in Arkansas, legal. I don't know what it is, state to state. Will we ever see the wife? If she wants you to, then she'll be on there. Otherwise, like my daughter's not on the videos either. Some people just aren't. They're not comfortable being on camera. Um, we don't like most of our videos are outside and stuff because we got lots of family pictures on the walls and personal, our inside of our
It
house.
almost separates our personal life from our work life.
Yeah, we just do them outside, or once in a while we're in an Airbnb or something. We'll do them there, but we don't want to have to, take down all the pictures and all this stuff. Anyways, what was I saying before? I was talking about something completely different.
Smoking gummies.
Oh yeah, gummies. I don't know what the legality is across the nation. I mean, here in Arkansas and Missouri, you look tired. You said.
I look tired. I'm never tired. I'm
you can
researching
legally get
stuff.
these gummies, which is really kind of. I don't really like the fact that you can just go get those because they're gummies and they look like
Candy.
children's gummies. They look exactly the same. And I'm thinking, people aren't very responsible. They leave these things sitting around and their kids get into this stuff. That's not cool. If an adult chooses, hey, that's great. But
Yeah.
Anyways, what I was saying is, the first time I tried those, I asked them, and they said these will mess you up. And I was used to when I was a kid, I smoked a lot of weed when I was younger, so I thought, whatever, a gummy. They said better just take one, see what happens. So I took one, waited. I mean, I felt a little relaxed, I guess. I'm like, that didn't work. So I think I took two more.
Yeah.
Right away.
You took two more.
2 or 3 more. And then it was like, that was a game changer. I had to have help just getting to the bathroom because you could literally feel. That's kind of why I think the Earth could be a globe and spinning because I could feel that then. I'm serious. I tried.
How do you disprove the flat Earth theory?
Take really some gummies and try to walk to the bathroom. And when you're holding the wall kind of down and you're trying to feel the wall and make sure, and you can feel the tilt of the Earth almost. It was crazy. So I had 3 or 4 the first time, and I didn't really care for it. It kind of made me cough a lot and stuff too.
Yeah.
Then I felt almost like I couldn't breathe with those things too. So I think I'll stick to something more natural. Plus, most of them are made in other countries. I mean, you have no idea what's. I
read into that kind of stuff, and it said a lot of times that kind of stuff can get fertilizers, pesticides, all kinds of stuff in it because it's processed a certain way.
Right, but how is that? I mean, in Missouri, weed is legal now, recreational, but in Arkansas it's not. But they can sell those gummies just about anywhere here, and that just seems so weird to me. It's just chemicals. Somebody, I think, got a payout to let those be legal here. Almost had to. How can you have those and not just regular weed? I mean, that's ridiculous. So I'll stick to something that I kind of know what's in it, I guess.
Yeah.
Is that?
Or have a pretty good idea.
I couldn't even walk to the bathroom.
Yeah, it was hilarious.
I was just like, what?
It was funny watching you guys go to the bedroom.
Because
very funny.
The first one, just like I said, kind of mellowed me out. I'm thinking, that's not really what I intended. We were in an Airbnb that night, just hanging out. And so I thought, well, one did nothing. It's been a while. That one's probably already worn off. So I'll do 2 or 3 more. And then right away, those just hit. I mean, it's like, whoa.
Messed you up.
Oh, yeah. So I think since then I maybe had 1 or 2, but just one at a time.
Yeah.
So, not really for me. I'd rather have a nice glass of whiskey, I think. You've recently quit the weed. Yeah, I don't. It's been probably 6 months since I smoked any weed, I think.
Hell if I know.
Do you believe in aliens exist? I think so. Something's got to be.
Something exists.
All this space out there, there's something out there. I don't know whether or not it's been here. I think probably has. Or they're already here. That's a theory.
They're just hanging out.
They see a lot of stuff coming up out of the oceans and stuff. So who knows what's down there,
Yeah.
Wild turkey.
All right, what do you think?
I don't know. The people comment, yeah. Yeah. Half hour. Think that's long enough.
You tell me.
I don't care. We can keep talking, or we can get off here. And
well, if you want to keep talking, I'm gonna go grab something to eat because I'm starving.
Oh my god!
I'm on a bulk.
You're
I'm
starving.
on a bulk.
I'm sitting here fasting.
I'm on a bulk.
I'm starving.
I'm on a bulk.
Stick to the whiskey, yeah. Amanda told me some good whiskey that I had never tried the other night. It was really
You
good.
have fun talking about your whiskey. I'm going to get something to eat.
I'm not a paid sponsor, but it was Jim Beam, Red Stag, the cherry stuff. That stuff's just good straight. So I'm not supposed to drink right now with this stupid pills I'm taking, but that'll be over soon, I hope. Because I enjoy a nice glass of whiskey. I don't really care about anything else, take it or leave it. Cigar once in a while. So, yeah, probably so. That's what I'll stick to for now. I'm trying to fast, and he's going to get more food. That's encouraging, but I'll deal with it. I did an 86-hour fast one time, and that was almost a little too much. But you get mean on whiskey. Well, then don't have whiskey, huh? Jim Beam Red Stag, cherry flavor. It was pretty good. Do you remember the band Triumph? Vaguely, not a whole lot. You just put a new water heater in at your house? Okay. That's a good thing then. Did the old one blow through the ceiling? This guy is hilarious. Hey, thanks. I appreciate that. Are you 50? I'm terrible at guessing age. I'm 53. I just had a birthday in November. Triumph rocked back in the day. Yeah, I don't remember them a whole lot. It's flavored now. Yep. It was leaking. Yeah, they can be a pain in the ass. But, I don't know if I could say that on here. 3 members from Canada. Triumph, the comic dog. Yeah, so we're just, I don't know do you guys believe in aliens? I think I probably do. There's got to be something out there. What did my aunt see? That was kind of weird. Magic power, never surrender on the line. I was born in 1971. If any of you guys are like college football fans, I was born on the day that Nebraska was playing Oklahoma. They called it the game of the century. So I remember when I was being born, none of my family really cared about that. They're all out in the waiting room watching this football game because we were in Nebraska, so they were big Nebraska fans. What's up? Derek Ross, yes. What do you think about the drones flying around? We kind of talked about that. I don't know what to think. I think more than likely it's something of ours from maybe not the military, but another government department. I just think they slapped those red and flashing lights on there for, to make people feel a little better. I don't think it's airplanes or helicopters. Some of them are just regular drones, some airplanes, helicopters mixed in there, but I think there's definitely some stuff that we've never seen and don't know about, but I think it's probably ours. If it wasn't ours, it would have been shot down by now. The drones might be looking for nukes. I heard that theory, but then we have an agency called Nest, and nukes haven't changed much as far as the radiation they put out, and they don't try to hide that radiation on a nuke. I mean, everybody kind of knows if you bases where there's nukes. I mean, submarines and stuff like that, but they Nest actually has the same technology they've used for years, and they can pretty much detect radiation and know where all those nukes are. So, if it is some kind of weapon that they're looking for, I don't think it's nuclear, and then possibly a new kind of nuke that they don't, they can maybe disguise that radiation. That was something someone said that there was a submarine that was supposedly off the coast that wasn't one of ours a while back, and then shortly after that is when all this started. So some kind of weapon is one of the theories that's put on the East Coast, and they are looking for that with some new technology, and they didn't really want to bring this stuff out already, but they didn't have a choice. That's a theory. I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine. I don't know. It's kind of interesting though. Yeah, right. I mean, who knows? Blackfeet State. Run, LOL. Sticks and not in the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame is a travesty. I don't understand the whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame thing. I mean, it's how can there's so many bands that aren't in there, and then there's bands that had like one hit and they're in there. I don't get how they picked that. I've never put any faith in that. It's never meant anything to me because it's just so random how they pick people for that. Pretty weird to me. Gummies look like they're from other countries. Got a DBA doing business as. Yeah. We'll never know the truth or the bottom line, Charles. They've been hiding stuff, I mean, for years and years, so they're not going to stop that. Did you see the videos from the Ukrainian? Oh, yeah, I've seen that. The videos of the drones over there just chasing people down and stuff. Yep. Hey, thanks. You love the videos. Thank you. Ghost Rider, the guy. What does that mean? Drinking beer? Hall of Fame is ridiculous. I don't even. Somebody's like, oh, we made it. They made it in the Hall of Fame. Like, who cares? They should have been there 20 years ago. Doesn't make sense to me. Drones are just Space Force. That could be it too. Didn't think of that. But that's kind of a military branch, and I think they're covering their tracks. I think it's something related to the military, but not actually military.
Are you keeping the people entertained, or are you
Probably
boring?
not. You love the photo behind us? Which one? I don't know. Which one is she talking about?
Probably the painting.
The painting, I did that.
I got food.
More food.
Yep.
In front of me. A
Starving.
sandwich. You didn't make that, did you?
I had to. Girlfriend's not here, sadly.
Oh, man.
Yeah, I know. If she
Ron
was here,
Palmer
she would have
says,
made the
"What's up?"
sandwich.
Yeah, I painted that picture. I was surprised too, since it was only my third one I ever painted. But we do Bob Ross, everybody's heard of that. We do Rob Boss. So I'm kind of like a mafia guy doing some painting, I guess. It's for sale. It's on shoptheguy.com. How old are you?
How old am I?
Yeah.
I don't know. 20, I think.
Mrs. Guy did a great job on the painting. Yeah, we showed that in one of our videos, her painting, but this one behind me is actually mine. I did that one, so I want credit for that one. Hers is better than mine, but
Yeah.
I mean, mine is pretty good, I think.
It's all right.
He wanted me to tell you, keep doing the thing you're doing. Much love. I'm not going to say that, but thank you. I appreciate that. Tell your dad hi. 44. I like that one. Paint something good. It is good. It's pretty good for me. I don't know what I'm doing. Then we tried to switch to, I was painting, trying to imitate Bob Ross kind of for the bit, you know. And so I thought acrylic paints. I didn't really look into this or do any research, of course. That's what we do. So I just started using acrylics. And then I painted 3 paintings. That was the last one. And then I found out that he used oil-based paints. So I'm like, well, that's probably easier since he does it that way. It looks like he can blend stuff and everything. So, anyways, so I got some oil paints and tried one. We were trying to make a skit, and I could not get that to work at all. So
Nope.
we gave up on that. I think I'm going to go back to acrylics. So, anyways.
Charles saw you serious. You really did that one?
Yeah, I did that one. It's up on the website if you want to get in there and look at it closer. Shoptheguy.com. Mrs. Guy's painting is for sale on there, but probably no one on here can buy it. I mean, if you can, go for it. That'd be great. And then we'd have a really Merry Christmas.
Yeah, it's for sale for $1 million.
So
it was the lowest price she'd part with.
She wouldn't part for it for less than $1 million. We've always had that up, hanging up and stuff. So I can buy it. Will you sign it? Yeah, I'll sign it. I think I already did.
It's signed Rob Boss.
It's signed Rob Boss, but I can sign it the guy or whatever. I don't care.
Not whatever.
Well, if they wanted me to put whatever, I would do that.
Oh, yeah.
You know. What's the best exercise for chest muscles? You know, everybody...
Cable flies.
Yeah, flies, cable stuff is really better because when you do a bench press, you're mainly just hitting your front shoulders and your triceps. You will grow your chest, and that's a big ego. Everybody's got to be the best on bench press. And
I know.
And those guys get big chests. But if you really want to target an area and isolate something, chest muscles, if you grab right here, right now, and do this, you're going to feel that coming across. Now, if you do this, not much. That's mostly shoulders and stuff like that.
Yep.
So, Bob Ross actually learned from William Alexander. I didn't know that.
I don't even know who that
Dude is. I know that I watched a bunch of guys painting like Bob Ross style on this on YouTube just so I could try to learn something about it, you know. Yeah, she says we'll include a certificate of authenticity. So get your checkbook out and, you know.
Oh, yeah. That definitely looks like Bob Ross.
Yeah, it does. It's cool. Nina, we are both taken, yes. I'm married and he's practically married, a girlfriend for a long time, so. Yep. We're taken, but you can still buy the painting. I'll sign it. Sign it whatever, or the guy, or Eddie, whatever. Where do you get your jokes from every day, or is it a secret? It's really not a secret. I mean, it's stuff that we've heard.
But we're not going to tell you.
But we won't tell you. No, it's stuff that we've heard through the years, stuff we've seen. Sometimes we'll see like a one-liner thing on a meme, and I think, well, okay, how could we do that as a skit? We try to take the old boring dad jokes that someone just tells
while sitting on a dock,
and turn them into something. So it's more like a visual thing than just you know, a random dad joke. A lot of stuff, we make up some content too. We got some like the Bob Ross stuff, some stuff we just randomly think of. If anybody's seen the crazy weird ones we do that make absolutely no sense, we make those up, of course. That's how crazy we think. So
that one's on 3.1 million.
Cool. Well, we're glad to make your day. Free to go, man. Yeah, we just had a new one we did that was kind of similar to that one.
Move along, sir.
Move along, sir. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. A very witty father and son team. I don't know about that, but cheeseburger and ham. He's trying to tease me with
so many videos.
That's crazy. I mean, thinking about most people, most content creators, I think, put out 1 or 2 a day on average, if that. we try to put out at least 8 or 9 a day.
Yeah.
On everything, you know. She thinks we're cute.
We have 4.5 thousand videos.
4.5 thousand.
Yep.
And then, like, on some of the platforms, Instagram, we also put up stuff like swipe posts, like different random
Memes.
facts. Yeah, memes that we make. Sometimes even like a picture of the lake or just random things, picture of the car, any of that. He's having a sandwich. He actually made a sandwich. So,
yep.
I can believe that. But on YouTube, it's mostly just all of our videos.
Well, and we got the community posts and stuff.
Right. The dad joke of the day, stuff like that. Are you at the age yet where you try your best to make it through? Okay. No, I don't have a problem with that at all. So I'm not to that age yet. Although I could say that the whole breathing thing does kind of interfere in that, but we're getting past that. So, full-time job with overtime doing your platforms. Yeah, I mean, it is a job, but it's like much more rewarding than clocking in for someone else and making someone else's, basically dreams what they want to do. Now we work for ourselves, so it's up to us what we do. I mean, the sky's the limit, I guess. So, where's the funny wife? She's listening. She's on here. You are young then. I'm 53, so the one of the missing wife. It's funny stuff. We are in Arkansas, right on the border with Missouri, Utah. Been through there once. You probably don't remember driving through there, huh? Yeah, what were you? Probably like 4 or 5?
Like 7.
7?
Oh.
Maybe. I don't know. We were going to California from Nebraska. So, I mean, you can look it up on your map. That's the way we went. I don't know what part of Utah. We went to, is the Garden of the Gods in Utah or is it Nevada? I don't know.
I don't even know
Look
what
it
that
up.
is.
It's a park. They got all those cool natural bridges and everything. I think that was Utah. I don't know. I
Colorado.
remember you guys. There was
Colorado.
Colorado? Okay. Yeah, I don't know where we're.
That's pretty awesome.
In Utah, I remember there was a really bad traffic accident and they had the highway blocked. It was a real small highway through the mountains there. And they were waiting for a helicopter to come in. And so the highway was blocked, so everybody was pulled off, and it was like a desert, scene by us, of course. And you guys were just running around trying to catch these lizards and stuff.
Yeah.
I remember that.
I remember that a little bit.
So, oh yeah. The first one you saw was the wife was missing and didn't know what she looked like, but we knew the car, yeah. Might have been Moab, yeah. Whatever the route, if you typed in Omaha, Nebraska we went to Vegas first. So if you put in Omaha, Nebraska to Vegas, that's where we were. We were there.
All right.
We might have sidetracked a little bit too. I don't know, to see something.
We went to the Grand Canyon. I know that.
Yeah, we did that. Was that on the way back?
Mm-mm.
That was weird because I don't know. Do you ever have the feeling when you see someone standing by something really high, you just want to come and give them a little push? Ever had that? Anyways, that's for another day. So we're going to get off here. And if you guys know, we're going to go to TikTok next. The comedy account on TikTok. We'll go on there for a while. Maybe we'll see you there. So anyways, have a good night. See you later.
Oh, I got to click the button.